which is your song, which is the romantic song. So you could talk about the song.
So there was a shot which, Yashi wanted. So it's very simple, the typical traditional, Shahrukh is standing and I'm supposed to just do one half spin and come and, place with my hand over his shoulder and just, look at him. Very simple, just a half spin and do that. So he calls for action. I take one spin and fall right on Shahrukh. Shahrukh is like, okay, accidents happen, no problem. Take two. Again, spin comes, just a half spin, fall straight on him again. So I think after that, the expression was kind of on his face that, sure, this is how she's gonna dance.
But just about the song, I do remember when we heard it the first time, it kind of was a little different from a regular romantic song that maybe I've done a little more of them than you.
I was really, really happy when they told us the situations and explained how the song is going to be. It's not exactly what I first thought Yashi was going to do with a romantic song, which is I think why it was so exciting to kind of see him do something new like this. Everyone has so much expectations from the film, and even as an actress doing a Yash Chopra romantic song, you have so many expectations and you wonder what it's going to be like. So I think the whole style and the vibe of it was really new, and I hope people like it.
And so did you enjoy this kind of film? Like you said, every actor does want to work, actress and actor wants to work with Yashi. So how was your experience?
Yashi called action, and Shahrukh standing in front of you. What happens is for that minute, you're just forgetting that you're supposed to be acting. So you're just looking at Shahrukh. Shahrukh standing, he's acting. And Yashi and Adi, who was also the first lady on the film, of course, is like, Katrina, now's the time where you act. See? Acting. So that took a few days, but after that whole experience, kind of, I settled in and realized I didn't have to be so scared and nervous. Then it was an amazing experience. But honestly, Yashi is the nicest person. Amazing person, and so understanding. Just a really, really special man.
Okay, we just like to say, because I worked with Yashi for so many years, Katrina, when you were not around, see, he's wonderful on the sets and he's really loving and caring and has a great sense of humor. But he did tell me once we'd finished the film, we were watching parts of it in Yashar, and he said this is one of the finest working relations, acting relations he's had with an actor, and he wasn't talking about me for a change. He was talking about you. So I don't know if he wants me to share the secret with you, but it's been a pleasure, and I'm not being formal. It's been.
I don't want to hurt you, but he's already told me that.
Who?
Yashi. Already told me that the most special thing about him in the film was working with me, not you.
He couldn't have, because I was just making this up to tell you, make you feel nice. I was just being kind to you because you said I'm intimidating, and that was just what a liar. I'm just kind of presenter for this because this being Katrina's song, and I think, if I'm not mistaken, this is the first time she really is coming out to talk about the film Jab Tak Hai Jaan. And just so that you know, because I've been reading and people keep asking, her name is Khushi, they think, in the film, but her name is Meera in the film. The character name or the role name is Meera, and I'm Samad. So that's one part of her character. But if there's anything else you'd like to ask her about the song more specifically than the film, because you're very cagey people, will not tell you much about the film as yet. And I've warned Katrina not to talk too much about the film. Don't tell anyone I've got a triple role in the film. And please. And so is there anything you guys want to ask her or girls want to ask her?
तो आपने उनकी फिल्में जब देखी थी तो वो क्या इम्प्रेशन था आपके ऊपर, और आपने जब ये रोमांटिक सॉन्ग किया तो आपका एक्सपीरियंस क्या था?
I built it up so much in my head. What's it going to be like, and it has to compare to all the other, legendary romantic songs that Yashi has done with Shahrukh and with other actresses. So you do have that pressure, but I think just being on that set, Yashi makes you feel that there's nobody else who can do it except you, and he gives you so much support and confidence. He instills so much confidence in you that you kind of find it somewhere, and not to be nervous and to forget that it's Yash Chopra, and he's really got a wonderful sense of of what romance and love is about, even at this age. And I know he said he was 30, but he's really a person who's able to explain what he wants from the shot. And Shahrukh was wonderful in the song too. Initially, it was, as I said, honestly, it was intimidating, and I had to kind of find a way to connect to him as an actor, since that we were making a film. And then once that awkwardness was gone, what is the best thing? I think the main thing which really impressed me first was that Shahrukh cares as much about his co-actor's shot as about his own shot. I think it's the love of making films and the interest in the film being the best film it can be, not just about your shot or your dialogue coming out okay. So whatever shot I was doing, for example, even if it's his back shot and he's supposed to be crying, he would perform with the same intensity as if it was his close-up from my shot to help you as an actor. So I think those things, I always find it amazing when you see someone who's worked so many years in the industry as Shahrukh has, and still has that love of movie making, and that every shot is like the last shot you're going to give, and that was, I think, the most special thing. The other thing is his what's the word? Is attentiveness. Whenever we are shooting in the cold, which was 90% of the film, it's always making sure that you're not cold, or that you've had food, or that your car has come. So that behavior makes you feel very cared for, and it's a nice thing to see in today's day and age, that men can still be gentlemen.
Challa ki labda phir. It's not Challa ki labda phir.
Yeah, but his voice apparently doesn't suit you. That's what the criticism says. People have been talking about it.
So kya karu? Re-record kar lu? I think it's very nice. Rabbi, I've heard his songs before. I think this is one of the first times that he's done a playback for anyone. I think he's got one of the Sufiest, most beautiful, smooth voices. And I'm really nobody to choose the people who do sing for me. I think when you have someone like Mr. Yash Chopra, when you have A.R. Rahman Saab, when you have Gulzar Saab, and even otherwise, any director, I have never suggested a voice for myself. A lot of wonderful singers have sung for me. And I think it's really, really fantastic that Rabbi has sung this song for me. And when I was singing it, I sing my song out. I normally don't ever mouth it. I sing the song out. And I feel the song. And to be really honest, the way Rabbi has sung it, and I'm really too small a person in terms of these big names to comment on the greatness of Rabbi as a singer and as a musician, but I really felt it. I used to feel really nice doing Challa, especially the long, क्या बोलते हैं उसको जब ऐसा खींचते हैं गाने को, तान बोलते हैं. So they were Challa and all that. Oh, I used to love it. I felt really good. The veins used to stick out. I used to feel good. I used to look with love at Mira. So I don't agree with it, but then everybody has a right to say what they want to say, and God bless them. But I think it really suits me as an actor. I felt very nice singing his voice.
Another thing, Shahrukh, what age are you playing in this movie? Are you playing your age or something younger?
जो जिस लड़की के दिल को भाए मेरी उम्र, वही उम्र का मैं. आपको मैच्योर आदमी अच्छे लगते हैं तो मैच्योर हूँ. आपको झल्ले अच्छे लगते हैं तो मैं झल्ला हूँ. आपको बचकुंडा अच्छा लगता है तो मैं बचकुंडा हूँ. जो अच्छा लगे. मेरा दिली तमन्ना ये है. The film does span a time period. Yeah, so I do play a span in age from one to the other. The exactness of the age I don't remember. But if Katrina's playing 20, then I'm playing 22. If she's playing 35, then I'm playing 37. So it's like that. But no, there's no specific age, but the film does span a time period as it goes on. And tell you very honestly, I don't feel the age in a number of years. I have never felt it. I'm shooting a new film just now, and I'm doing the same stuff with the same energy. Just now, 4 fighters told me, "How can you do this?" So I don't find it ever affecting me. I read a lot about this, and I even joked about it because both the girls are half my age, or so they claim or you claim. I'm joking, Katrina. I'm joking. So now I take 2 of them to make it the same age as mine. But sincerely, I don't. It will be wrong for me to say कि. I mean, if you're asking me कि मैं इनके लिए lollipop लेके जाता हूँ set पे तो नहीं. I think of them as women. I think any lady above the age of 17, 18 is a woman. I think of girls as women. And I have a lot of respect for them in terms of what they stand for, and I have a lot of love for them. But I've never thought it's very different because she's younger. But yes, I've learned a lot from Katrina and Anushka because of the way they deal with certain situations in life, which gets reflected in the scenes they do. So I have, and I said this the first day after working with Katrina, that I think, acted a lot differently. I was joking about the strumming of the guitar just now with Katrina, but there are a lot of places where Katrina has very sweetly stopped me and said, you know what, can you try it like this?
What do you personally like portraying the most on screen? You like to be the macho and the rugged types, or you like to be the mushy and the romantic guy?
I think all of us, all of us actors, and Katrina will also agree with me. When we are choosing our films, we do a couple of films or 3 films maybe in a year. One tries to do within the parameters of commercial cinema or the kind of cinema we choose to be part of. Within that, we try to play different roles. So like last year, I ended up with what film? Dawn, and then Ravan, and before that, My Name is Khan. And you try to be different in every film. So this one, I haven't done a romance for a long time of this caliber. Every film is romantic, but this one was after 8 years. I truly believe if you have to do a romantic film, you have to do it only with Yashji. So I would not do a romantic film with anyone else while he would like me to be a part of his film. So this is nice. It's, whatever the director wants me to play, and whatever I'm not playing too often in that year. It's as simple as that. So I can't really choose. As far as, because I'm a guy, I do like guns and girls, and like I said, I want to be James Bond. That's very cool and smooth. But the romantic one is also good. The guns are not there, the girls are still there. So 1 out of 2 is good enough. So I enjoy whatever I get to play in that 1 year. I'm sure Katrina also feels the same when they choose their roles. That one is like maybe a more demure role, one is more outgoing, one is completely different and artistic. So in a year you choose roles like that and enjoy each one of them. If you did a similar kind, if I say I like just this, then it's very boring for an actor to wake up every morning and do that.
How would you define your journey from being from during your struggling days to being a part of the iconic project of the last project of iconic Mr. Yash Chopra?
It's been really nice, and I think Allah's been very kind. I think Mumbai film industry has been very kind. I think all the fans have been kind. I think you guys have been kind. I can only say this, that I have got much more than I deserve, and I feel always responsible that I should do more and more to be able to pay back in terms of my work to all and everyone who has been part of this journey. I think I've been extremely fortunate, extremely lucky, and extremely happy to be able to do this 20, 21 years of work, 60, 70 films, and still to be able to work with actors like Katrina, Anushka, Mr. Yash Chopra, Rahman Saab. It's a big gift, and actors like say, and jokes about when Katrina says that she would have liked to have worked with me. It's extremely humbling, and it's a big honor that times have changed, and films change, and actors change, but there is a commonality that a new actor, a wonderful superstar like Katrina Kaif, a young girl like Anushka, who's on the way up, they all say, okay, it'd be nice to work with me. So I feel very humbled and feel very honored, very, very honored that I'm able to retain that, how do you say, retain that energy, retain that desire to keep on working hard so that people want to work with me.
So my question to you is that now, since there's been this question raised that okay, Rafi's voice doesn't suit you or does suit you, it's a question which will sort of escalate or not escalate. But if you talk about classic singers, maybe Kishore ji or Mohammed Rafi, one voice that you think that perhaps what if he would have sang for me? Who would you choose? And a song also, like one romantic song.
I've grown up, and I think all of us listening to 2 voices from men, and which does not in any which way take away from many more wonderful. See, I'm a big fan of singers. I've always said this the other day also, that I think the only direct gift of God to mankind is the ability to sing and to do music. The rest of the talent, I think, can be honed and learned. So anyone who can sing is just right there in my way of thinking. And I think for me, Muhammad Rafi sir and Kishore Kumar sir, I've grown up, and even Hemant Kumar ji, so I don't know, the songs Beqarar karke hame yun na jaiye, आपको हमारी कसम लौट आई. See, this one suits me, eh? And Kishore Kumar साहब, चला जाता हूँ किसी की धुन में. And Mohammad Rafi साहब, अभी ना जा